Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have got another Chelsea news today video. Kind of a bit of a riding the storm. The storm is now finished. Deadline day is over, and now we're looking at some of the last minute transfers. What have we got? We've got one last done deal, or one more done deal. Two Chelsea players who had collapsed deadline day transfers, a current injury update amid the international break, and Saul Niguez in Chelsea blue, and it does look good. So we're going to get on to all that today, starting off with a done deal for Tino Anjorin. Tino Anjorin, as he's more commonly known as, the 19-year-old attacking midfielder, has gone to Lokomotiv Moscow on loan, but in January they have a chance to sign him for £17 million permanently, which is kind of a blow because you can tell he's such a huge talent. This is on the official Chelsea website. An academy product who played a starring role in a PL2 title-winning season, has represented England to under-19 level, made his debut, blah blah blah. He was rewarded that summer with a 5-year contract and played part in last season's Champions League success. He did play against Krasnodar, as well as 2 games in the FA Cup run to the final. He became a regular in Thomas Tuchel's squad. Well, no, he didn't. He didn't become a regular in the squad. He played like 3 games. Anjorin, yeah, he came on against Spurs and looked so good. And Thomas Tuchel did speak about him, saying that he scores a lot in training and he was hoping to involve him more in pre-season, but he had COVID, so he couldn't, and then it kind of all fell apart. He will now continue his development in the Russian Super League at a club who finished 3rd in the competition last season. In this month's Europa League draw, Lokomotiv Moscow were grouped with Marseille, Lazio and Galatasaray. So he's playing at a decent level, playing in Europe, the Europa League. And their manager at the moment is that German guy, Ralf Rangnick. I don't know how you say his name, but he was actually approached by Chelsea before we got Thomas Tuchel in charge to take over from Frank Lampard. Chelsea approached Ralf Rangnick, but he turned them down and then went to Lokomotiv Moscow. Now, the reason I'm frustrated because Thomas Tuchel wanted him in the squad. He wanted to keep him like a bit of a Phil Foden, keep him for a long time, train with the brilliant players, the professionals, and then try and learn some things and get even better for the future. However, Tino Anjorin, he got a respected decision. He wanted to move away. I just don't know if Lokomotiv Moscow is the best place he could have gone. But if there were no other options, then they got a good manager, and like I said, they're in a decent level. They're playing in Europe. There is a buyback clause in a few years for £34 million to get the Englishman back. I think he's going to be a great player. So if we manage to get him back in the future for £34 million, I think that would definitely be worth it. Secondly, this is just a story on Malang Sarr, who had a loan move that collapsed last minute. I just made myself a little bit smaller. At the last minute, collapsed deadline day transfer to Greuther Fürth. Who are them? Who's that then? I don't know. But yeah, the deadline day loan move. I think it was a loan move. Actually, I don't know if it says loan move. I read this. I just don't remember it here. Okay, I don't know. It might have been a permanent transfer. Surely not. He's literally only been here a year. He didn't set the world alight at Porto, but he's still young. He's still got a lot of potential. It looks like they had arranged his medical, but that's as far as the move got. It all kind of collapsed. And talking about collapsed, Malang Sarr's... No, that's a bit mean. So he joined from Nice on a free last summer. It wasn't going to get into the squad, so he went on loan to Porto and barely featured. He was playing with the B team, and it really didn't set the world alight. It's widely agreed that he was going to spend time away, but because of his relatively high wages, it was not easy. They do state there have been fleeting interest from Brest and Eintracht Frankfurt, but that clearly soon diminished. Both Russia and Turkey's transfer windows remain open longer than the Premier League's, so he could still get a move over there, like Tino Anjorin. Although the transfer window has ended across Europe, Turkey and Russia are still open. So if he really wants to go, and Thomas Tuchel really wants him to leave on a loan move or whatever, that could be a possible destination. Here it talks about Ross Barkley and Charlie Musonda, who could also go to Turkey and Russia. But one more player I want to talk about. Quickly move over to this. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's so sad. It is so sad. What a talent. But it's just all been hampered by his Achilles injury. He had such a big future ahead of him. Now he's 25. He's still got a lot to give. He's only 25, remember that. But he obviously didn't really, similarly to Malang Sarr, didn't really set the world alight over on loan at Fulham last season. Got played in a number of positions. Was with a good coach in Scott Parker, but like I said, did he even get a goal? I don't know. It's a frustrating one because he's such a good player. You can see he's got the talent. He's so good at driving past people. He's got the passing on lock. He can shoot from distance. Just, he's lost all confidence. And that confidence would not have been helped by the fact that Chelsea offered him to West Ham United on loan on deadline day. But David Moyes rejected it. He said, no, we don't want Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That's a little bit embarrassing. That is a bit embarrassing. Now, I don't know what to think about that. Is that a good thing that he can fight for his place at Chelsea? Or is it showing that West Ham don't want him? I think West Ham would have been a decent place to go as well. That's a bit of a frustrating one. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he will be staying, I'm sure. I think I did see that he wants to train with the squad and prove his worth to Thomas Tuchel. He won't be playing in the pivot because Saul Niguez has come in as well. But I didn't think he'd be playing there anyway. I'd rather him in one of the number 10 positions like he was at Fulham last season. And he can justify his talent. He just needs to build the confidence up. So now we've got a bit of an injury update. I don't know who on earth this geezer is. I don't have a clue. But what is this? I just want to know the injury updates. And N'Golo Kante, he was left out of the France squad because of the ankle injury he sustained. I think it was Matteo Guendouzi and Rabiot that got called up instead of him. Why is this geezer? Oh, you can't see him. The geezer's behind me. Let me put him back. Put me back. So yeah, N'Golo Kante, he's gonna get a 2 week, a 1 week, a 2 week technically, a 2 week rest. What is this? He's gonna get a 2 week resting period because of his ankle injury, because he obviously got left out of the France squad. So he's gonna have, I'm just repeating myself, he's gonna have a couple of weeks to try and get that ankle injury back and healed. He's 30 years old. Murray doesn't look like 30. He does not look 30. Yeah, he just came back. That was his first start of the season, I'm pretty sure, against Liverpool, and had to come off at half-time because of the ankle injuries he sustained. Christian Pulisic, his quarantine period is now over after he tested positive for COVID and should be available moving forward. Same with Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who we just spoke with. He did recently, I was about to say acquire. Don't think that's the right word. He recently picked up COVID. Yeah. He recently picked up COVID in a bad way. And that's why I guess he hasn't played recently, but I don't think he's going to play either way. But he should be back as well, similarly to Christian Pulisic. Hakim Ziyech, he had the shoulder injury. He is fit now. But I saw a very, very interesting article. I was thinking about putting it in this video, but I ended up going against it. He was left out of the Moroccan international squad. He's left out of the Moroccan international squad for the international break because his manager hates his attitude. He's probably one of their best players. Hakimi, Tarabt, that guy, and Hakim Ziyech are probably the best players from Morocco. But he left out Hakim Ziyech in the World Cup qualifiers because he doesn't like his attitude. Now, I was thinking, what do you mean you don't like his attitude? He's decent at Chelsea. He seems to have a good attitude. He wants to get in the squad. He wants to score goals. But apparently at Morocco, he just doesn't like it. He doesn't train hard. He doesn't want to win. Or I guess you got to want to win games. But I saw also in that article, he faked an injury so that he wouldn't have to train or play. When actually tests showed that he was fully fit and fine. I don't know what to think about that. So obviously he's gonna have another couple of weeks off to rest and do what you have to do. And it is common. Some players do much prefer club over country. Maybe he doesn't like playing at a lower level. Chelsea are obviously a higher level than Morocco's international squad. Maybe he doesn't like playing with, I don't know, not as good players as him. I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. Any more? Reece James, oh yeah, he's obviously got the suspension. Yeah, that's it, the suspension. So he'll miss the next game against Aston Villa at home. Who are we going to play there? Hudson Odoi. He could get a chance up against Matt Target. Who is their left back? Because they ain't been playing Matt Target. Ashley Young. Callum Hudson Odoi up against Ashley Young. I mean, I'll take that. And then lastly, photos and videos of Saul Niguez's first day at Chelsea. He's one of those players that just looks really, really good in Chelsea. I don't know why I haven't seen him in blue before. He just suits that kit so perfectly. The yellow, the blue, and this one as well. Here it is. Obviously holding up the shirt. A little video of him getting dressed. He still looks good in that yellow. He does look good in the yellow kit. Have you seen the third kit, by the way? Another one. He just looks so perfect in it. It's good to see. And then, so... Anyway, no, we don't want to watch this 50-second clip of Saul Niguez getting interviewed. That's a bit creepy. But the third kit, I don't know what to think about it. I really like the pattern, the colours, but the orange is disgusting. If it was white or yellow, that would look good. But orange or turquoise, why can't you make it turquoise? That would look so good. Oh, we've got headless Saul. That would be perfect if it was turquoise. But the orange, I don't know. Let me try and look it up. Is it 2021? There's this one. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. This one. There we go. Oh God. This one. Why is it orange? If it was turquoise or yellow, that would look so much nicer than orange. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're around here. Thank you for watching. We're actually like 5 subs away from 7,500 subscribers. So that is mental. That is mental. So please get me there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.